Hey everyone, Rob here from Pride Painting. So, just wanted to go over some of the questions that I'm getting asked quite a bit from homeowners here on Vancouver Island, and that is, especially this time of year, how much does interior painting actually cost? So, today I'm here to break it down for you. So, what goes into a painting estimate? What factors are driving the price up or bringing them down? And what does a typical house painting project cost in Nanaimo, Victoria, or just anywhere across the island? So, by the end of this video, you should have a clear idea of what to expect, or at least be able to plan your budget for your project with confidence. So, one of the main things to consider is that why is painting more than just cosmetics? So, it's not just like when it comes to painting, it's not just about making your home look nice. However, though, that is a huge part of it. It's also one of the most economical ways to protect the investment that you've made. So, a proper paint job acts like a protective coating that helps your walls, ceilings, trim, doors, helps them all last much longer. So, when you're investing in professional painting, you're not just refreshing your space, you're also preserving the value of your home. So a good paint job will last you years, and so you should be able to rest at ease with that. So when it comes to any good painting project or any paint job, we're going to start off at the foundation, which is surface prep. So let's start off with the hidden factors in painting and what could drive the cost up or also bring it down. So even the highest quality of paint can fail if the surface prep on your wasn't done properly to the surface. So you want to make sure that that is factored into every painting project that you're tackling. So here's what paint prep can look like and what it should include. You want to make sure that you got nail holes being filled, sanding, we're repairing water damage that could happen, sanding uneven textures or even old peeling paint. Those are big factors. Caulking along your trim, we call it finishing work. And so that'd be caulking of the trim, nail holes finished, those to be sanded and then spot primed. And this can also help protect you from unique things that are a bit more to the island, like more humidity, older oil-based coatings that might be on there still, and uneven drywall. So, and prep can change from job to job. So if you have an empty home with smooth walls and is a very different story than a well-lived-in space versus tall walls, tall ceilings, furniture everywhere, decorative crown molding. You get the idea. So we use something that we call as quantitative measures. So we work using square footage, but it's not everything. So when it comes to pricing, square footage is the backbone of an estimate. So that means we're measuring the walls and ceilings with square footage. And that helps us figure out how many gallons of paint we're going to need, how much primer might be needed, helps us figure out some of the base labor hours that are required, and ultimately those are part of the factors of the cost. So for this video, most of the time I'm going to be using it for an example of a 1,500 square foot unoccupied interior that's in relatively good condition. So a job like that can usually range anywhere between $6.50 per square foot to $9.75 per square foot. That means you're looking at roughly 9,750 to 14,625 in total. And that would include all the labor, prep, materials, sundries, and all the final touch-ups. Now let's get to linear feet and why that goes into a quote, and it factors in the trim. So it's not just about square footage. Trim is measured in linear feet. So we're talking baseboards, crown molding, chair rails. Let's say for a 1,500 square foot home that only has baseboards, there's anywhere from 3 to 400 linear feet of baseboard. And then you got to factor in door frames, window frames. They can add anywhere from 12 to 20 linear feet per frame. So after that, you want to consider if the trim's more intricate, if there's crown molding, is there wainscoting in the home? Those things that have a lot more detail can take a lot more time. So that's why two homes of the same size can have very different price ranges depending on their trim package. So let's get into what really moves the needle. So when you land in that price range, it really depends on some of these factors. The purpose of the paint job is like you want to know what is the purpose of the paint project? Is this a rental or is it going to be your forever home? It lets us know the detail quality that you're after and making sure that the products that we use are going to match those expectations. What are the conditions of the surfaces that we're painting? Are they smooth? Is it rough? Because if it's smooth, you're going to be on the lower end of the price range. If there's a lot of repairs, stains, peeling paint, you're going to be on the higher end of that range. The trim details, So if it's going to be a flat stock trim, that's going to be on the lower end of that range. If there's crown molding, wainscoting, panel doors, you're going to be on the higher end of it. If you're getting into ceiling height, if it's on a standard 8 to 9 foot high ceilings, you're going to be on the lower end of the range. Vaulted or textured ceilings, you're going to be on the higher end of that range. How many numbers of colors are we working with? If it's one color throughout, on the lower end. If you got accent walls, dramatic color transitions, it's going to bring it up a little bit. So is the house going to be occupied or unoccupied? If it's unoccupied, we get to move faster. If there's furniture in the way, unfortunately, it's going to slow us down. So that's why two houses at 1,500 square feet can vary greatly based on the price range. So to give you a clearer picture, here are some real world price ranges. We get asked sometimes, like if we're going to do just walls only, it could be from $3.50 per square foot to $5.50 per square foot. And if we're doing walls and ceilings together, it could be $4.75 per square foot up to $7.50 per square foot. Walls, ceilings, trim, and doors, you'd be at the $6.50 to $9.75 per square foot. And remember, those examples assume unoccupied homes in pretty good condition. So adding in decorative trim, multiple colors, lots of repairs, and the price can go up from there. Now, if you're a DIY or versus a professional, you might be wondering, why don't I just do it myself? So a DIY can work for small projects, but here's what you get with a professional crew. You're going to get a faster turnaround. A 1,500 square foot home for us could be done in a few days, depending on the scope. So you get proper paint proper paint prep work that's going to ensure you're going to get a quality project at the end of it, and you're also going to get a lot less headache. And if there was any issues, you got a professional on your side. We get access to premium products. We have the tools that will make the job look easy, that's for sure. And we also offer warranties, and we have touch-up policies that protect that investment you made. So in the long run, hiring professionals saves time, it avoids your frustration, delivers a higher quality finish, and it's something that's going to last for a long time. So here's the bottom line. Painting your home is one of the fastest ways to completely transform the look and feel of your space. So by understanding how square footage and linear footage and surface prep affect pricing, hopefully that helps you budget your project with confidence, and you have a good idea now of what goes into all the considerations when you're getting quotes. So here at Pride Painting, we've been servicing homeowners across Vancouver Island for almost 15 years now. And we take a people first approach. So we're very transparent with our pricing. We back every project with our award-winning service. And so if you're ready to refresh your home, whether in Victoria, Nanaimo, anywhere in between, anywhere here on the island that we service, just give us a call, or you can visit us at PridePainting.ca, and you can request for a free estimate. Those are always complimentary. And look forward to hearing from you there. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.